And good evening, New Mexico. We just wrapped up our state fair for the year, but there's already talk about what comes next. So what do you think should happen to our state fairgrounds? You know, last year, Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham announced she wanted to move our state fair and revitalize that large swath of land in the middle of Albuquerque. Well, again, since this year's fair is over, many New Mexicans have two big questions. Where could the fair go? And what could take its place at the current fairgrounds?
That's what a lot of people wanted to know tonight during a discussion they thought would bring some answers, but that's not at all what they got.
Monica Logroño was there for the back and forth. And Monica, a lot of people wanted to know about the state fair's future in particular, and it sounds like that was off limits tonight.
Yes, and that really aggravated many of the New Mexicans who showed up for the discussion. In fact, several of those who showed up disrupted the talks because they thought our state fair's future would be on the agenda. However, this discussion was primarily ran by the company in charge of the fairgrounds redevelopment plan, Stantec. Representatives made it clear they were there to talk about the fairgrounds, not the fair. Simply put, they aren't in charge of deciding if the state fair stays or goes. State officials asked Stantec to come up with at least two master plans for the current fairgrounds, one that includes the state fair staying put and one that doesn't. Now, the master plans will also apparently include recommendations on where to build a new state fairgrounds. People said at least part of that plan seemed pointless.
Master plan will include scenarios with the state fair remaining and the state fair not being here.
Yeah, but the word is that it's not going to remain here, that it's going to move, so why have a master plan?
So that's why he came. I have a meeting for something that's already been decided.
Our job is to provide both scenarios.
Those passionate disruptions were kind of the theme for the night. Many audience members took issue with the fact that some people working on those plans weren't from New Mexico, but those who are say they brought in out-of-state employees who have experience in these kind of projects. City Councilor Nicole Rogers, who represents the area surrounding Expo New Mexico, tried to bring some peace to the evening.
Nobody's turned down anything.
Can we let her finish? Councilor Rogers here. Can we just at least let her get through her presentation?
So where does the fairgrounds redevelopment project stand as of now? Stantec officials say it's in phase one. They're analyzing and defining problems with the 236-acre property. Some of those problems include the fact that 92% of the land is asphalt or dirt. Many of the facilities need moderate investment, and many of the areas aren't easily connected. And there are also a lot of crashes nearby. Phase two of the project is where the actual planning happens. Right now, ideas for the current fairgrounds range from converting part of it to housing, business spaces, even creating a new entertainment district. Now, many New Mexicans know this is not the first time there's been a push to change or redevelop the fairgrounds. In fact, there have been at least 3 previous master plans dating back to 2007 that never took off. Some people at tonight's discussion say the difference now is funding. State leaders also believe redeveloping the fairgrounds could generate around $2 to $4 billion. Now, this process to come up with the master plans should take about 8 months. There will also be another public discussion, likely next month. Tessa, Trevor.